First, the top headlines. NIA arrests another key accused from Mizoram in connection with Jiribam killing. JAC of Maibam Ongbi Samita calls 48 hours Thoubal bandh from midnight of August 3. District Administration in Imphal West starts survey draft against encroachers in the district, given stipulated time to remove the encroached areas. Congress BP Lamtin Thang Haukib urges Naga bodies to lift bandh for humanitarian relief in Manipur. And two from Assam held in Imphal for running interstate cybercrime racket. Hello and welcome to ELITETV English News. You're watching 6 p.m. Primetime Bulletin, and this is Dr. Aleza giving you the news in detail. The National Investigation Agency NIA has arrested another key accused involved in the brutal killing of 3 women and as many children in Manipur's Jiribam in 2024, officials said on August 1. The arrest came close on the heels of the arrest of another accused, Thanglainlal Mar, by a joint NIA Assam police team yesterday, also from Vigil. The statement issued by the probe agency said, NIA had on July 31 caught Lal Rosang Mar alias Rosang of Moinathol village and Dilkosh Grant of Kasar, Assam, from Vigil, Mizoram. 3 women and 3 children were abducted and brutally murdered by militants in Borebekra area of Jiribam district of Manipur on November 11 last year, it said. The bodies were disposed of in the Barak River. Like Thanglainlal Larosang was also an active conspirator in the heinous crime, the NIA said. NIA has recovered a mobile phone along with a SIM card from him and is examining the same as part of its continuing investigation in the case, the statement said. JAC against killing of Khangibam Ningol Maibam Ongbi Samita of Tekjam has called 48 hours Thoubal bandh from the midnight of August 3 in protest against the negligence of Thoubal District Hospital, which resulted to untimely demise of Samita delivery. Speaking to media persons during a press meet held at Standard Library Youth Organization at Tekjam Mayai Laikai, convener of the JAC Soibam Jameson said the committee has demanded to book the culprits whomsoever involved in the untimely demise of Samita due to negligence of doctors and staffs of the Thoubal District Hospital. However, after passing 6 days, no positive action has been taken up so far. After delivering a baby, how can a mother has died is very unfortunate. The root cause is negligence of doctors and nurses. Moreover, doctors and nurses could not save a mother who birthed a child is very shameful. He drew the attention of the authority concerned to look into the matter and do the needful at the earliest. On the other hand, Chairman of the JAC Kundongbo Meratombi has said that during the bandh, those related with religious ceremony, essential service and press media will be relaxed. She appealed to the people to extend support in order to deliver justice to the victim family and bear with them.
Operation si my patre, but sorry I was lure. Mistake I have the lure, Wakalama Kudlay, Makoda Kagma Penanti Mutalito. Warning is that if none of the operation to the my fact of a patient like Tivan and Guitardi, Doctor have another Marie Lena, Mother Sienna Pudima, Tabak terminates of Masigi systems and Tambiragadi, Masi Jessica Satakisuyam and Majagani Kali Maramdi, Tungi Hogliba, Ishal Singipulsi, my belt Singipulsi, and the Pagamuta, Amadi, Manipur Sigapagi, population Nabagdamata, and Hajaba, Jessica Sataki Hajaba from me.
Sina Loraiba Kunjanasi, Equigi, 48 hours. Sigi Balasida Iramdam Haidi Thoban District area da Laibiriba Imaibel Ahalaman Satra Naharon Club Sangsan Madi Diaper Association Kangusing Mayam Sinasu Aikoi Sogan Minasi Haiba Wapamasi JSigi Saitagi Ai Sama JSigi Chairman Mawina Ai Miamda Wapamasi Tamzari.
District Administration Imphal West has started survey drive against encroachers in the district, given stipulated time to remove the encroach areas. From the early morning around 7 a.m., a team led by Deputy Commissioner Mayang Lambam Rajkumar visited various places of the district along with security personnel of State Police Department and Central Forces. The survey was held starting from Kaishampa to Ningthemcha Karong, then Ningthemcha Karong to Mayang Imphal Bengun, Nauremthong to Tera Bajar passing CIPT, Imphal Lamphel Officer Club to Sinam Laikai and Rims Road to Rims Kenton Road. During the surveys, SDO Imphal West has informed the Patadars whomsoever wanted to complain if there is any doubt or clarification regarding the eviction to the office of the SDO Imphal West. Manipur Congress Vice President Dr. Lamting Than Haukip has urged Naga organizations to lift the ongoing bandh between Kangpokpi and Churachandpur and appeal at easing the plight of the Kuki community. The shutdowns called by Naga bodies have disrupted essential travel and relief operations across the conflict-hit region. In a letter addressed to the President and Secretary of the Foothills Naga Coordinating Committee, Dr. Haukip called for an immediate relaxation of the blockade, citing the continuing humanitarian crisis. While expressing deep respect for the FNC, he acknowledged the immense suffering caused by the ethnic violence that erupted on May 3, 2023, leading to the loss of lives, destruction of property, and a widening ethnic divide. Despite the challenges, there are signs of gradual progress, he wrote, noting that peace and reconciliation efforts are gaining traction due to the contribution of multiple stakeholders, including Naga organizations. Haukip urged the FNC to consider the suffering of displaced and affected communities and to work towards a just and inclusive resolution that prioritizes humanitarian needs. He called for lifting for bandh to ensure relief and rehabilitation efforts are not hindered. Copies of the appeal have also been sent to the RNC, LNC Eastern Zone and RNYM/OM NTL to underline the need for a united and coordinated response. The Congress leader expressed hope that compassion and dialogue would pave the way for healing and unity in the Strathton region. Security forces in Manipur on August 1 arrested 3 active cadres of different proscribed outfits from various locations in Manipur, all allegedly involved in serious criminal activities including extortion and armed attacks. In Imphal East District, a cadre of Kangleipa Communist Party Military and Financial Liberation, identified as Jiribam Ronaldo Maitei 24 of Kurai Ningthaubung Leigai, was apprehended from New Chekon tribal colony. Preliminary investigations revealed his involvement in a firing incident at the residence of a government official in Imphal West in March this year. A mobile phone and Aadhaar card were seized from his possession. On the same day, Manipur police arrested Yumnam Susinta Kumar Singh, 26, an active member of the People's Revolutionary Party of Kangleipak, Pripak, from Wabagai Mairenpam Leikai in Kakching District. One 7.65 mm pistol with a loaded magazine, a mobile phone and an Aadhaar card were recovered from him. In a separate operation, a self-styled lieutenant of Pripak Red Army, Lisam Sanayamba Singh alias Thangjinganba alias Thoubal, 33, was arrested from his residence in Uyumpok Maning Leikai under Sagolmang Police Station, Imphal East. Apart from working for his own outfit, he was reportedly involved in extortion on behalf of the KCP PWG. 5 demand letters bearing the letterhead of KCP PWG and a mobile phone were recovered from him. The Manipur police arrested 2 persons from Assam in Imphal West district for allegedly being involved in an interstate cybercrime racket. The 2 were arrested in an area near Kuman Lampak locality in the district on Friday for allegedly running a cybercrime racket using mule bank accounts, an officer said. Mule bank accounts are bank accounts that facilitate illegal transactions by receiving and transferring funds through unlawful activities. They hailed from Assam's Barpeta and Chirang districts, he said. The arrested persons are members of a criminal network and have been tasked to collect sensitive credentials such as Aadhaar and bank account details of people, the officer said. 2 mule bank accounts which the 2 accused were using were linked to economic offences in different states as recorded in the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal, the police added. The ICAR Research Complex for Northeastern Hill Region Manipur Center, in collaboration with its constituent Krishi Bigyan Kendra KVK, commemorated PM-Kisan Diwas at its Lamfelpat campus to mark the disbursement of the 20th installment of the PM-Kisan Saman Nidhi Yojana, a flagship scheme of the Government of India aimed at empowering farmers through direct financial support. Gracing the occasion as the chief guest, Dr. Anupam Mishra, Vice Chancellor of Central Agricultural University, Imphal, described the celebration as a pivotal milestone in India's agricultural transformation. He highlighted that PM-Kisan launched in 2019 under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi has evolved into one of the world's largest direct benefit transfer DBT schemes. With the latest installment, Rupees 20,500 crore has been credited directly to the bank accounts of over 9.7 crore farmers across the country. Dr. Mishra emphasized that PM-Kisan goes beyond monetary aid. It is a symbol of respect for farmers, dedication and resilience, which lie at the heart of national development. He further added that the scheme showcases the principles of minimum government, maximum governance, ensuring transparency, efficiency and inclusivity through features such as timely SMS notification, KYC compliance, and land record authentication. The Vice Chancellor noted that the scheme has become a lifeline for small and marginal farmers, enabling them to invest in quality inputs, adopt modern agricultural practices, and meet essential needs. Addressing the gathering, Professor P.H. Randit Sharma, Director of Extension Education, KAU Imphal, termed PM-Kisan as a transformative initiative, especially for the farming communities in the northeastern region. He pointed out that farmer-producer organizations and farmer-producer companies have also benefited significantly from the scheme. Encouraging broader participation, he urged all eligible farmers to register and take full advantage of the ongoing rollout. The event also witnessed the distribution of agricultural inputs to selected beneficiaries, further adding their agricultural activities. A live telecast of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's address and the official release of the 20th installment was screened for the attendees, allowing them to witness the national event in real time. Among other dignitaries present were Dr. T.H. Basudha Devi, Head of the Regional Center ICAR, RC for NEH Region, Manipur Center, and Peter Salam, Director of Agriculture, Government of Manipur.
Manipur gi oina ayamba farmer mayam di pause scheme ku shalabni na ayamba farmer mayam pau di lainarabani tautabu scheme sida kitang akoida khudong chada ba hairagadi farmer se masagi lam se masagi oigada boy aduna kitang khudong chada dagi farmer punamak thangba ngamdabani aduga akoigi matam gi akoigi any akoigi program tawda PM-Kisan haibasidi akoigi NRGS ki job card subagi type ta masidi universal program ni na farmer khangdab di amta ler maro in khanjai.
A candlelight vigil was held at Uripo Canteen Corner in Imphal West on the evening of August 1 to mourn the victims of the horrific Jiribam massacre and express solidarity with their families. The event came a day after the National Investigation Agency arrested one of the prime accused in the case. Organized jointly by the Uripok Apunba Loop and Uripok Apunba Nupi Loop, the vigil honored the memories of 3 women and 3 children who were brutally killed after being abducted from Jakuradhor, Jiribam last year. The victims were allegedly murdered by suspected Kuki Jo Mar militants. Speaking at the Vigil, Uripok Apunbalu Vice President Khairakpam Tarun Kumar described the killings as one of the rarest and most cold-blooded crimes in recent memory and demanded exemplary punishment for all those involved. Tarun Kumar also recalled that the people of Uripok had earlier staged a 79-day relay hunger strike demanding justice for the victims. Expressing hope in the legal process, he reminded the public that a public interest litigation related to the case is currently being heard in the Manipur High Court. The court has directed the NIA to expedite its investigation and file a charge sheet within a month, warning that delays will not be tolerated. The Vigil, while mourning the tragic loss of innocent lives, also reaffirmed the community's commitment to continue the fight for justice until all perpetrators are brought to book.
Justice Pangriba Tawai Tarukuna, Kanadam or Supreme Bina, Hybrid Makoida, Makoiba Hakibada, Adugumasiana, Hyba Miyama, and I and a Parabanina, Makoina Ladland, Makoi Tawai, and a Katika was Santi Pangjanaba Hydana, Akoi Apun Baluka, when you report a Pia Punmulka, Matamda Yobin Akiba, Maya look, my Ulipo, in a Taba Saval, no, there is my Yobiri, my am the Kulaka, the Pangasi Sugumba, Yamna Santi Uba. Hawaii single Katsaba, we candle is who candle light, Vigil program,
Now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Rasayan gi har yamna hapiba makai pothok hengatkani haibagi aranba wakhalona labukta hapchun kiba har mayamadu pambina chupkap dingam hauda
arembada lebak lesagi asin be hengat handuna pambi dalaina tina tahali akoiba gi fibam sumorsil halli
lofam gi darkar river rasayan gi har chada kuntra gi changda hanthan bangamba pothok su chada yankhai gi changda hengathanba kanaraba lawma chalamani
sai power plus the yorba fermented matter made organic carbon singba masal mayamna laisa da leba hinkub singi masinja kamadi mapangal loiduna makoi gi mathau sing
nushita gi nitrogen chupshinba laisa da napshinduna leiramba phosphate amadi potas na chingba pambi gi marada fanganduna pijarappadagi har sing asi hanthahalli
urea da sai power plus tol amutang lofam da sai thopiu
ishamakna kanabasing soidana ubigani
sai power se puthor bu company je ai thagani urea kilo 35 da sai power se batal macha ani se ya laga to khaina raga chai bani magi magun je sai power na henkalali se macha yamna pokpa adagi de mahai yamna chungba ani mo macha polpasu sammanana salakaga mahai yalanba sida mabu aina thagani sai power gi magunji
Lomi lak kaya gi khongburoi chahi kaya thajarak pagi ware marik khuding da lotuna lei anuba pangal nomini golgi technology asi Japanese ni afaba formulation ama mashida apikpa makhal gi posak kaya yawi mashina chemical gi ichen phalle aduga masina mana singda ningthina sandoi yamna kanaraba napi hidak ama mashina labuk singda napi haibadi napi mana apakpa napi sing matam kuina haonde chahi khudingi bharat chinba thungna nursery amadi mahi marung ekar lak romda masibu sijinai maram masina masi lomi singi sanani nomini gold adongi thajaba yaba dealer da ngasimag nomini gold hangbiu aduga ingkholbu sana ki ngalon na ngakpiu
Jahini fuhena babina haiba maming asina anala yengi lamda thazaba quality leiba amadi cheksin na hodabagi kudam oiduna lakli
diagnostic tagi hauraga multi speciality hospital amadi cancer care faubada babina na mangzil thaduna lakli
haujiga muk makhata na chengsilaktuna mayamgi mafam da kudol tamjari babina institute of nursing manipur nursing council nasu recognize tawraba
matam ga chunarba classroom advanced lab sing leijeri
babina multi speciality hospital amadi aoi babina specialty hospital da clinical training fangbiu
expert faculty nupa amasung nupi gi tokhaiba hostel sel yamna changdana
Babina Hospital amadi khongbu oiriba institute sing da thabak tawbagi khudong jaba su pizari
Hauzik admission haujare suknatagi sit nipu khaktani ahan balakpada khudong chaba pijagani
Babina Institute of Nursing, Nurturing Care, Inspiring Growth.
Sajiwa Zel Road, Khabai Soi, Imphal East.
Mobile furniture na lagliba wedding season asigi anau ba contemporary wedding set furniture sing puduna lakchari loina na Manipur di ihan han bo oina wedding set laibi ba matamda 24 karat ki 5 gram ke gold coin free gift oina bizari mayam lengsin biraktuna mobile furniture ki 3rd edition the great wedding sales gold offer asi pre-booking tobiduna khudong jaba se lobi ho
offer asi akupa information khambina bagi damakta sangai product laiba mobile furniture la lengsin biro.
Welcome back. Now moving on to the news. In a powerful display of solidarity, the streets of Kohima came to a standstill on Saturday as thousands, predominantly women, joined the protest rally led by the Northern Angami Women Organization, demanding justice for a mother of 4 who was brutally assaulted and narrowly escaped an attempted rape and murder. The protest rally began at Raju Point, drawing participants from all walks of life. Shops and business establishments in the Nagaland capital remain shut as a mark of collective outrage and support for the victim. The incident, which has shocked the state, occurred on July 16 near Botsa village under Kohima district. The 19-year-old accused a resident of a village in the district allegedly waylaid the woman while she was returning from her field. According to Nao's memorandum submitted to the Deputy Commissioner of Kohima, the accused stabbed the woman multiple times on her neck, arm and behind her ear, with the intent to rape and kill her. The attack was followed by a passerby, prompting the accused to flee. He was later apprehended by local youths and handed over to the police. He is currently in judicial custody. The Sri Bhumi District Council has been formally constituted, with BJP securing an absolute majority for the first time in its history. The council formation took place at the conference hall of the District Commissioner's office in the presence of District Commissioner Pradeep Dwivedi. Out of 16 council members who participated in the voting process, BJP claimed a commanding position with 11 members. Anil Kumar Tripathi, elected from the Patarkandi constituency, emerged as the new president of the district council. Tripathi is closely associated with Minister and Patharkandi MLA Krishnandu Paul. The vice president post was secured by BJP's Sathi Rani Kuri. The swearing-in and felicitation ceremony saw the presence of several prominent leaders, including Minister Krishnandu Paul, Karimganj North MLA Bijoy Malakar, and former Rajya Sabha MP Mishan Ranjan Das. They extended warm congratulations to the newly elected president and vice president, emphasizing the BJP's growing grassroots influence in the region. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Krishnandu Paul stated that the BJP's clean sweep in the district council was a result of the people's trust in the party's vision for local development and administrative transparency. He also reiterated the government's commitment to fast-tracking development initiatives in Sribhumi and surrounding areas. Mizoram's Champhai police arrested 5 people, including 2 women, in connection with the seizure of heroin in 3 separate operations. Champhai police intercepted an Aizol-bound taxi at Kankon check gate in Champhai and seized 364 grams of heroin worth rupees 10.92 lakh on Thursday, police said. The taxi driver, identified as C. Joram Luna, 29, a resident of Baite village and presently residing in Aizol's Chatlang Lili Veng locality, and his passengers Lanunjira, 34, and Lalthan Mawia, 30, both from Chatlang Lili Veng, were arrested in connection with the seizure, they said. Joram Luna revealed to the police that he had come to Champhai to receive the contraband for delivery to some persons in Aizol, police said. Officials of the Excise and Narcotics Department also seized 60.27 grams of heroin from the possession of 2 women peddlers in 2 separate operations at Chiatlang village in Sarchip district on Thursday, officials said. All 5 accused were booked under sections of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985. The Mizo National Front MNF, Mizoram's main opposition party, has accused Chief Minister Laldo Homa of covertly attempting to sweep the state capital from Aizol to Thenjol in Sarchip district, his own constituency, without public consultation. Addressing party workers in Aizol, MNF General Secretary Jodin Pua claimed that Laldo Homa submitted a petition to the center seeking financial assistance for the capital relocation project, keeping the people of Mizoram in the dark. On April 24, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs wrote to the Mizoram Chief Secretary and Resident Commissioner in Delhi regarding the shifting of state capital from Aizol to Thenjol and requested a detailed project report. Jodin Pua said, citing official documents accessed by the MNF. He further alleged that while Laldo Homa publicly spoke only about developing Thenjol as a peace city to ease congestion in Aizol, he concealed the larger plan of making it the new capital. This is a betrayal of the people's trust. There was no consultation with the residents of Aizol or the wider Mizoram public, Jodin Pua added, demanding that the Chief Minister come clean. Thenjol, about 93 km from Aizol, is a well-known handloom hub and tourist destination, home to the state's only golf course and the famous Ventong waterfalls. Laldo Homa had earlier said the town and its surrounding areas were being envisioned to accommodate around 10 lakh people, with support expected from the center. In April, the CM revealed that Rs 10 crore had already been sanctioned by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs for preparing a master plan. He also claimed to have discussed the project with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the 16th Finance Commission. The Chief Minister's office has not issued any statement in response to the MNF's charges. A man was killed by a wild elephant in Thoubal village of Jiribam district late July 31st night, marking the third fatal elephant attack in Arunachal Pradesh within a month. Officials identified the victim as Jadfok Sawin, who was attacked between 9 and 10 p.m. The tragic incident has once again highlighted the growing human-elephant conflict in the region. Earlier, on July 9, former Khonsa North MLA Kapchen Rajkumar was trampled to death during a morning walk between Namsang and Yomali. On July 28, a 46-year-old tea garden laborer Dhiren Tati also lost his life after being attacked by a wild elephant at his residence in Aguri Pathar. Following the latest incident, Chief Conservator of Forests Diomali Simoy Simai visited Thoubal village on Friday. He acknowledged that the increasing challenges faced by the Forest Department, citing a severe shortage of personnel and the difficulty of tracking wild elephants in dense forest terrain, particularly during nighttime hours when the animals are most active. Simai informed that the department has been stepping up efforts, including around-the-clock patrolling, addressing manpower shortages, and distributing firecrackers to villagers as a precautionary measure. He also listed compensation and ex gratia payments for damage to life and property, and shared that proposals for surveillance towers and construction of elephant trenches with barbed wire fencing at key locations are in the pipeline. Residents were advised to remain alert and avoid leaving food waste near their homes, as it tends to attract elephants. Simai also suggested planting king chili plants as a natural deterrent. He added that an emergency meeting would soon be convened to formulate a comprehensive strategy to mitigate human-wildlife conflict and ensure the safety of communities living near forested areas. A disturbing case of a newborn baby being sold for money has struck Assam's Dinsukia district, with a health department employee arrested and a police constable's involvement under serious scrutiny. According to sources, the incident dates back to July 13, when a woman identified as Moran from Bordumsha gave birth at the Margareta 1st Referral Unit FRU Civil Hospital. Shockingly, she fled the hospital with the newborn without being formally discharged. Matters took a dark turn on July 23, when the baby was reportedly handed over to Siuji Tiwari, a police constable posted at the Tinsukia Superintendent of Police Office. The handover was allegedly facilitated by Zinamoni Gohan, a health worker, in exchange for a substantial sum of money. The case came to light on July 25 when a newborn showing signs of illness was brought to the Tinsukia Civil Hospital. Alert doctors suspecting irregularities informed authorities. The District Child Protection Department immediately intervened, took the child into their custody and filed a formal complaint at Tinsukia Sadar Police Station. Based on the complaint, health worker Jinamoni Gohan was arrested on Friday from the Tinsukia Civil Hospital premises. However, questions are being raised about the role of the police in the matter, both concerning the mother who fled with the child and the constable who accepted custody of the newborn outside legal channels. District Child Protection Department officials have expressed strong suspicions about the involvement of other health workers and the possibility of a wider record involving significant financial transactions. Further investigation is underway. The Meghalaya government has launched an investigation into the alleged misappropriation of over 4,000 metric tons empty of coal in the state. Deputy Chief Minister and Home Minister Preston Tin Song said that instructions have been issued to district authorities and the police to conduct a thorough inquiry into the matter. The directive comes close on the heels of a revelation by a High Court appointed committee that over 4,000 metric tons of coal already declared as extracted and inventoried have vanished from 2 designated storage sites. The committee, in its latest report to the Meghalaya High Court, said the disappearance raises serious questions about the state's mechanism for monitoring coal stock and preventing illegal transportation. Tin Song said the government will take action if any wrongdoing is established. The state's probe will focus on tracing both diesel and coal inventories, including movement documentation and field verification. A comprehensive report will be prepared and shared with the court in due course, an official said. A massive traffic disruption has gripped the Holongi-Itanagar route following a landslide triggered by rampant earth cutting and continuous rainfall. Several vehicles, including cars and two-wheelers, have remained stranded in thick mud and debris since last night, as the Paper District Administration faces sharp criticism for its inaction. The landslide, which occurred early Friday morning, was caused by illegal and unscientific earth cutting along National Highway 415 near Holongi, a stretch that connects the state capital Itanagar to the Donyi Polo Airport and Assam. Despite the strategic importance of this 14-kilometer route, no official from the district administration, highway department or disaster management was spotted on site for hours to aid stranded commuters, even as torrential rain battered the area. Eyewitnesses and local residents report that this is not the first time such negligence has been witnessed. Landslides on the stretch are a recurring monsoon manic, exacerbated by unchecked earth cutting carried out during the dry winter season. The loose and unstable soil gives way with even moderate rainfall, turning the route into a muddy trap. Tula Mahanta, a commuter from Assam who owns a newly purchased Scorpio SUV, shared his ordeal with India Today. "I have been stuck here since last night. I was trying to help a local Arunachal man whose Alto had skidded into the mud. Unfortunately, my vehicle also got stuck. There were no warning signs, no patrolling, and not a single person from the administration around. This is a complete failure. The earth cutting should be banned or regulated strictly," he said. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. NIA arrests another key accused from Mizoram in connection with Jiribam killing. JAC of Maibam Ongbi Samita called 48 hours Thoubal bandh from midnight of August 3. District Administration Imphal West starts survey drive against encroachers in the district given stipulated time to remove the encroached areas. Congress VP Lam Tingtang How Kip urges Naga bodies to lift bandh for humanitarian relief in Manipur. And two from Assam held in Imphal for running interstate cybercrime racket. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you.